Hi everyone, I hope you're doing great. I've had a significant amount of requests about an item, so I wanted to do a face of the day with it. The item is the And God Created the Woman palette from NARS. So I'm going to start. I like using this first. This is the Too Faced Lip Injection Extreme, and I don't know, I love the sting. So next I'm going to use the Veil Primer from Hourglass. And I was tweeting about this last night. This is the biggest breakthrough product I bought last year. I mean, it is incredible. It is just perfection. I had worked yesterday and I had several clients and I used it on everybody and it works fantastic on everyone, you know, regardless of the skin type. So I totally recommend that. Let's see, what should I do next? Ooh. Alright, next I'm going to use the NARS Sheer Glow. Kind of have a NARS theme today, I guess. I'm going to use my pans for this today. To me, this is a really, really great foundation. You don't need much concealer with it, so that's helpful. Especially in a pinch if you're busy and have somewhere to be. So yes, I worked yesterday quite a bit. There's pictures of what I did on my Facebook page, some of them. Here's the Boots concealer under the eyes. I did want to say about under eye concealer. Yesterday I used the Bobbi Brown corrector in Light Peach on a girl who literally had no sleep. She's a nurse and came from work. And I think it worked really, really well on top of the Veil Primer. Here's the Hidden Concealer from Hourglass. I don't normally do it right from the tube, but I'm being a rebel. Okay, so I'm just going to tap that in. You can see the lip injection starting to kind of work. At least it makes your lips redder. I love that product. It was something I kind of had used in the past and forgot about. And I picked it up again. Okay, so I'm going to use the NARS powder, which I talk about all the time. This is an amazing powder. They do not sell it at Sephora, but you can get it online at the NARS site. And I'm going to use this big Sigma powder brush and just tap it on top. Like so. Okay. And then I'm going to use Deep Throat from NARS. Oh, by the way, I got another NARS item. I think I'll put it in the haul video I'm going to do soon. Okay, so this is Deep Throat. I don't use this very often. On me, because I am so fair, it's pretty bright. So I'm just going to really try to use a light hand with it, but it's pretty. It's one of my favorite NARS blushes. I like this in Madly and Douceur or something. I'm sure I'm saying that wrong. Remember, I don't speak French. I speak a little bit of Farsi and Arabic and things like that, but I do not speak French. Okay, so that's Deep Throat. Next, I'm going to do my Illamasqua Brow Cake in Motto. Although I'm thinking seriously about ordering the new Sigma brow color in dark. Because, you know, I do color my hair a fairly dark shade. Why am I not finding a brow brush? They're all dirty in the brush tree. By the way, kind of off topic. Don't want to veer from the main thing here, but we were talking about this on Twitter. I love the brush tree. What I usually do is put 3 or 4 or 5 small brushes in one of the slots. And it works fine. Someone said, oh, it doesn't work if you put 1 or 2 brushes. That's just whatever. I like it. So, this is the Real Techniques brush for brows. I love this brush. When they go on sale, I may get another because it seems to me I've had a lot of situations lately with multiple clients. So, it's good to have a lot of brushes and not have to worry about washing them all between people. And yes, I do worry about that. I know some people don't, but I do. Okay. There's the brows. All right, and on to the palette that everyone is asking about. Ooh, powder. This is part of a set, and it does come with this eye primer, which is fantastic. I love this eye primer. I'm not going to use it right now, but I already primed my lids with the Veil Primer. These are the colors, and I do apologize that when I hauled this, excuse me, when I hauled this, my son had flipped a switch on top of my camera and put it to some kind of night setting. So anyway, here are the colors. There are 2 matte shades. I don't know if you can tell that they're matte. And then there's 2 shimmers and 2 sort of sheen type colors. So I'm not a huge brown user personally, but I do like this palette. So I'm going to zoom in a little so you can see what I'm doing. And grab some brushes. So I'm going to start off with my blending brush from Urban Decay. I don't actually use this for blending, I use this for lids. And this Frosty Taupe color. And I'm going to use that on the lids. If you're in the market for synthetic brushes, I'm really pleased with my Urban Decay ones, just so you know. Okay. Next, I think I'm going to use the matte taupe color here in the crease with 217 from MAC. That's kind of, this is the color that basically sold me on this palette. It's so pretty. So, just blending it up to there. My kids are in the background having a good time. Next, I'm going to take a small pencil brush like this and the this darker brown color, I think, and go under here. I go about halfway in. This is a matte color. I'm going to wipe that brush off and take this Frosty highlighted color here, and I'm going to use that as an inner corner and under there. I love this brush, by the way, and I talk about this all the time. This is a CVS brush. This is the crease brush set at CVS. Okay. Then I'm going to take a pencil brush like this. This is the Sigma one. And this sparkling black color. Tap it real good. So right in the inner corner there. Or the outer corner, outer V. The primer that it comes with is really nice. I love that primer. The only reason I didn't use it today is because I'm using Hourglass, and that's just sort of a one pump proposition for the whole face and eyes. Okay, so you have kind of a smoky thing going on, but nothing over the top. You could definitely wear something like this for work. I'm going to waterline with Feline from MAC. Okay. And I'm just going to do the upper lash line. Like always. I feel like I'm kind of a one look wonder lately. I'm going to have to change it up a little. This is my, what you call, go-to. Okay. I'm going to use the Loreal Voluminous mascara in the traditional black color. coats. All right. I'm going to zoom out. My hair is wet, so I realize it's not up to snuff. All right, I'm going to use the YSL Rouge Pur Couture in 04. This is a kind of a brighter pink. It's a little unusual for me but today I feel like the eyes are kind of subtle, so why not? And then I'm going to top that with the Makeup Forever Lab Shine in S12. This is one of my favorites. And that is basically the look of the day. The one thing I want to add is I did not get kind of a brow bone highlight, so I'm going to just take this light color in the palette and just hit right there with that original brush I used. Alright, so that is my face of the day. I hope that was helpful and enjoyable. Please keep the requests coming. I love them. It gives me something to work on, and I appreciate that. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I will talk to you very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.